Hello. Don't think anybody's with us yet. I'm a bit colourful today. I had this on, the caftan, but then it got a bit chilly, so I've got a shawl on as well. So, but it's been a glorious, glorious day. I've been in the garden reading. Hi Chris, hi Ray. But it's got a bit nippy. You know what I'm like? The minute the sun goes down, I go chilly. So I've got my shawl on. Well, one of my shawls I've got on, yeah. Why do I look as though I'm looking up? I don't know. The camera's the same height as it usually is. No fire going tonight. It's quite warm, actually. Let me see if I can find something else. I just feel as though either my chair's a different height or I'm a different height or something's going on. There we go. That'll be better. I've hired up the camera a bit. Yeah. Hi, Ella. Hi. Well, my great-grandson's just gone home. He came here because they had a dinosaur thingamajigger at Fleetwood Market, and he's a bit mad on dinosaurs, so he's been there with his mummy. Oh, I'm in the wrong place altogether tonight. I don't know what's going on with me. Let me shuffle. Oh, hello, Granny D. Squirrel Raid. Oh, is that any better? Hi, Brandon. Hey. Oh, excuse me. Well, before I forget, happy Easter. I went to Knit Club and I got an Easter egg in a basket. Isn't that cute? It was given to me by one of the ladies. I am going to eat it later, don't worry. Oh, you're working and lurking, yeah? Yeah, it's been... Oh, gosh, here we go again. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. You're working and you're lurking. Right. Happy Easter to everybody, yeah? Well, Brandon, I've been fine. Have you been fine? I've been fine. Nice to see you back, Brandon. He did say he would try. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with my basket either. I can't give it to one of my granddaughters because there's two of them, so they'd only argue. I don't know what I'm going to do with the little basket afterwards. You're working on Key Joe the Dragon. Hi, Madonna. It's a raid. Granny D beat you to it. She came first. Oh dear, I've got a headache. I'm hoping I'll work my way through it. It's probably my own fault for reading all day. Yeah. Oh, I've got my glasses, by the way. Let me see if I can show you without falling off my chair. Nearly fell off the chair then. Look at that. Sparkle. Isn't that glamorous? Hey, sparkle. And it opens up like that. These are my new glasses, Kylie Minogue. I don't think they're her glasses, but you know what I mean. There they are. Sorry I've got the shine on them. But they're my new glasses. And they're reactor lights, so they're going to go dark when I'm out in the sunshine. So they're my new ones in the sparkly case. I've got a pair of readers as well, but they're not very glamorous. I only got cheap ones, but don't tell everybody. Look, take a letter, Miss Smith. I look like somebody's secretary, don't I? But they are my readers, so I'm not going to be wearing them outside, am I? I'm not paying hundreds of pounds for a pair of reading glasses. You know, I'm tight. Having said that, I'm wearing my new caftan. Well, it's sort of like a caftan top, but it's very, very flimsy. It's got a little, oh, it's like a poncho really, isn't it? I got it from Moonbeams and Mayhem. And I've just ordered, hi Ethan, I've just ordered a caftan in stripes. It's to wear in the summer instead of a house coat, instead of a dressing gown, yeah. So, I've gone mad. New glasses, new phone, 2 new dresses that came from Shine. I think they're called Shine, Shein, Shine. Very inexpensive. You know me, cheaper chips, yeah. Oh yeah, this was actually a knitted shawl that somebody made for me, but it's very, very small. And it wasn't any use. It was like too thick to be a neck. Well, it was too what's it? So I undid it. But of course I ran out of wool, so it has to have pink on the bottom. So I don't know what the wool is because it was a gifted shawl. I think it came from America, but I'm not sure. You probably know what wool it was. And I think it actually is wool. Or it's got wool in it. It feels like it's wool. Anyway, that's me with my description. And if Shad comes on, yes, I'm wearing 2 necklaces because I felt reckless today. Oh dear. Yeah. At least I'm warm enough without the fire today, which is good. Feels like spring's on its way. My niece is coming on Monday to take me out for lunch. Am I spoiled or what? And I've got baggy eyes. Oh, God. Just ignore me. Just ignore me. Not looking my best today. Uh-huh. Oh, dearie me. Oh. Well, at least I'm warm now. I was cold before because it's only very thin and flimsy. This, it's got like a fringe at the bottom of it, but it's obviously meant for warmer weather. Even though I have got my t-shirt underneath. Hi, Sandra. Hello. Oh, I've got designer bags yet. Oh, God, they're awful, aren't they? It's come to the stage where I've got to admit I'm getting old. Because I'm not going to have everything lifted and shifted. Although it would be nice, wouldn't it? To look a little bit young. Oh. I had to put creamy buttons on it because I couldn't find any pink ones. But I finished my cardie. Finished it off. All done. And I started a blue one now. I'm not really into the knitting thing, but I'm knitting at the minute. I'm knitting another very, very ancient. Hi, Suricata. Have I said that right? Hope so. I'm knitting another very old pattern. It's 4pence in the old money. So that's what I'm making now. I'm making it still in the same brand of wool, but it's blue this time. Oh, your name's Rebecca, right? Hi, Rebecca. I hate to tell you this, but I'll probably forget that. I am terrible with names, even my own family. So I started doing the front because I've already done the back. That's the back bit. It's got to have it's got a band on it that goes sideways. Yeah, doing blue. I've ordered some new. Hang on a minute, is anybody listening? Nope. I've ordered some new acrylic. I call it wool, but it's acrylic. Because I've got 2 new dresses today from Shine. Very inexpensive sale, you know. But shh, don't tell anybody. And they're like dark green with bits of cream in them. So I ordered some dark green. They call it bottle green for some reason or another. And some like a creamy beigey colour. I don't really like beige, but it will go with the dresses. You know me, I'm not a beige person. I'm not a beige person at all. But sometimes you have to knuckle down, don't you, and wear beige. You know, this is me. This is me. You know, you see me coming a mile away. This is me. Yeah. Like bright colours. But there are times when you have to tone it down a little bit, don't you, really? You know, you can't walk around looking like a rainbow all your life, can you? Well, I suppose you could, really, couldn't you? Yeah, you can look like a rainbow all the rest of your life, yeah. Oh. You'd all be glad to know that Miguel's hen came back. Lady Jane flew back again, or walked back in again, after she'd flown away. So she's come back. I've just watched part of his video. I had to stop watching it because I was, well, it was time to start mine. He was in Dollar Tree for some reason or another. And boy, there was a lot of stuff in Dollar Tree. We have shops that are like sort of Poundland or the cheaper shops like B&M and things like that. I was in B&M the other day, actually. Well, was it yesterday? Yesterday I was in B&M. I had to go and get my glasses, so I called in B&M. Nothing exciting. I just got cleaning stuff for the bathroom. You know, the usual, the bleach, the spray stuff, all the boring stuff. I didn't get anything exciting, I'm afraid. But I needed to clean the bathroom. So my daughter-in-law has stuff in the kitchen, but when I'm actually in the bathroom, I tend to clean the tiles and clean the shower floor while I'm actually just finished having a shower. So obviously you don't want to get out of the bathroom and go in the kitchen wearing a towel to go back in again with the cleaning products. So I decided to buy my own and put them in there. When she sees them, she'll say, "What have you bought all this for?" But you know what it's like. When the mood strikes you, you want to clean the shower base, yeah? You do. It doesn't. I don't often get these cleaning fanatical moments, by the way. But yeah. And the little doggy's doing fine. She's doing too fine. She doesn't understand she's not supposed to be jumping about and running about. But it obviously means that she's feeling okay. I looked after her last night while they went out for a couple of drinks last night. She was a little madam. She was on the floor, she was on my knee, she was on the floor, on my knee. Couldn't get any knitting done or anything. Well, hello, Sean. Happy Easter. I hope you've got an Easter eggy for your little one. Yeah. How is everybody celebrating Easter? We're not doing a lot, actually, I don't think. Well, I am on Monday. I'm going out with my niece for lunch, brunch, whatever you want to call it. It'll probably be brunch for me because if I know I'm going out for lunch, I can't have any breakfast. Yeah. I'm not a big eater. Not. So if I have breakfast, I won't want any lunch. So how are you doing, Sean? Not seen you for a few weeks. I have been following you on Facebook, so I've been keeping my beady eye on you. I know what you've been up to with her brilliant red hair. You're just going to hang out with the babies and watch a movie, yeah? Well, my son's actually in the middle of fitting out his camper van because he wants to use it in May to go to a festival. So he was busy working on it today while I was in the garden reading and looking after the two doggies because daughter-in-law had gone out. Yeah, keep my eye on you, Sean. I know what you're doing, Sean. Not that you get up to a lot, but never mind. She gets up to a lot with her little boy. When I say she gets up to a lot, I don't mean up to mischief, if you know what I mean. She takes her little boy here, there, and everywhere because he's got a passion for buses. He likes going on the buses. Yeah. My little boy liked to go on the buses when he was small. I think it's because I had a car. And I used to drive him everywhere, so a trip on a bus was a novelty. He used to like to go upstairs right at the front and look out the window, especially when we went round corners. No comment on your current mischief, no, apart from dyeing your hair red, but I wish I was brave enough to do something like that. Charles dyed her hair a vivid shade of red. I'm too cowardly custard. Too cowardly custard, I am. To go purple or anything like that. The worst I ever did was I accidentally dyed it blue the other week when it was supposed to be grey. But apart from that, yeah, I admire anybody who's got the courage to dye their hair really bright colours. There's a girl at Knit Club, she's dyed her hair purple. I just wish I had the courage. I don't. I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to anything like that. I did used to have it ginger at one time. Sorry if you're a ginger. And I quite like that. So I don't know, I think I'm ready for the full on, like the bright reds they have these days. Yeah. Yeah, they beat you. Most kids do beat you actually at card games and stuff, yeah. You redid the red for a date. When is the date? Has it been and gone? Or is it yet to be? We're all nosy on here, Sean. You can tell everybody. It's been that long since I've been on a date. Well, with anything masculine, anyway. I'm just too much of a chicken, Chris, to dye my hair any colours. Apart from blonde, yeah. I'm growing it out now. Decided it's time to grow old gracefully. Oh, last Saturday, did it go okay, or dare we not ask? Yeah, that's the trouble, Ray, with my hair. I've damaged it so much, the ends are just like dead. So I'm trying to let it go to whatever it's going to be. I don't know what colour it's going to finish up at. Probably that colour, like a sort of dark grey. Whether I'll like it if it does, yeah. Oh, no comment. It wasn't that good then. I would love to be silver. I would love my hair to be silver or white. But I've got this awful feeling it's going to be that horrible dark grey colour there, which I don't like. So watch this space. I'll probably wind up dyeing it a different colour. Because dark grey is just not my thing. Yeah. There's growing on gracefully, isn't there? And they're keeping up appearances. Yeah. We'll see what happens when it grows. I mean, the side bits are pure white. You can see them, pure white then. Yeah, I could use purple. I did actually have some of that purple, what's it called? Touch of silver or something. I did have that. But I haven't got any left at the minute, yeah. Yeah, I dyed it silver, but it went blue. So I had to wash it quite a few times. Yeah, you can see, look how dark it is there. Look, ooh, don't know whether I'm going to like it. Never mind. Grow old gracefully. What's it at your age? Whatever that might be. How can I act my age when I don't know what I'm supposed to do? I just act the way I feel. Oh dear. It was gorgeous on yesterday. I went down to Cleveland for the day. It was beautiful. All the dogs were out and the ice cream vans were out and the kids were out. People were swimming in the sea. They're mad fools. It wasn't that blowing warm. Manny, one of them did have his wetsuit on. I will say that for him. He did have his wetsuit on. I've never been one to subscribe to this all the year round swimming. Not in the UK anyway. Years ago when my son was little, we stayed with a lady in Bournemouth, I think it was Bournemouth. And she went swimming every single day of the year. Even if it was snowing, she went swimming. She wasn't young either. She'd probably be about my age now. She wasn't a youngster. She reckoned it kept her fit. I think I'd rather get fit without running into the sea. Hiya, Cars. Happy Easter to you. Hope you've got the days off for the holidays. Hope you don't have to work. My friend had to work. She's in one of these stores, that open all hours. They never close, one of them stores. But she's all very well. And bless. Hi, Denise. You want to make plans for Easter, don't you? You don't have to work all the time. She's looking forward to getting retired. She's got a year, yeah. It's snowing. Where are you? Where are you, Rebecca? Oh, I know, Seaside. I watched a programme, if you're in the UK, called The One Show. And they do, every Thursday, they do a thing called The One Big Thank You. And it was for this lady who'd organised this swimming during the lockdown. And, like hundreds of these people had joined in, going sea swimming in Guernsey, I think it was. Now, I don't know whether it's any warmer in Guernsey than it is here, but I won't even go in the sea if it's... Yeah. I mean, when I went out on Friday, the ambulance was there at the seafront, and there was a lady there wrapped in a towel and shivering. I don't know whether she got hypothermia or what, but she was sat in the ambulance shivering. I didn't like to stay or have a good nosy. I just went past. But I presumed she'd been in the sea. I thought, I bet she's either got cramp or whatever, yeah. Oh, you're not working till Wednesday? That's good, isn't it? I think my friend's working on Monday again. She's off tomorrow because she doesn't work Sundays. 39 Fahrenheit. I don't know what it is Fahrenheit. It says it's 13C, whatever that might be. It's been quite warm today. Oh, got messages on my phone. Crochet by Mary Foo. Setters placed. Right, let's have a look what the weather's like. Weather. Oh, I forgot I've got a new phone. I don't think I've got the weather set up on this. Ooh. Don't think I've got the weather on it now. Oh, that's not good, is it? I need to set the weather up. No, I don't have the weather on my new phone. It was never right anyway. So I don't know why I'm so worried about it. Yeah, everybody was there eating ice creams. I bought myself a 99. That's like a cornet with some ice cream and a flake. £2.50. £2.50. I thought, gosh. Yeah, the ones who were doing that on that one big thank you, they only had swimsuits on, but they all had bobby hats on. No, it's not built in, Kaz. I've got a new phone and I don't know how to use it yet. All my usual stuff's missing. I'll have to get it put on, but I got my son to put a few things on it, like Instagrams and stuff like that. But I never thought to say put the weather on. Yeah, £2.50 for an ice cream. That was ridiculous, wasn't it? Right, I've drunk my coffee. Right, for those who've arrived later, look what I got from Knit Club. It's got little chickens and a little rabbit and a Kit Kat Easter egg. Ooh. Don't know what I'm going to do with the basket afterwards. Probably give it to my friend. Yeah, my friend always uses stuff like that, baskets and stuff. Oh, I was out on most of the day yesterday, actually. I had to go and collect my glasses. And, oh, right outside where the glasses were, could hear all these singing. It wasn't the Salvation Army, but it was like, because of it being Good Friday, probably. There was all these people in a big circle singing their little hearts out, hymns and everything. And when I went back up, there was somebody on the seafront singing religious hymns and stuff. It's probably because it was Good Friday. Yeah, they were drawing a good crowd. Everybody was having a sing-song. Yeah. Well, to get my glasses, I said, "Oh, you've got singers on there." And they went, "Yeah." Probably fed up after they'd heard it all day. Yeah, everybody's talking to me about you're not doing your video show. But if you're not koshering or knitting, then you won't be doing them, will you? Yeah. Hi, Jill. I always think about you when I see tinsel yarn. Sean made a load of things with this tinsel, tinsel, like fluffy stuff, before she got poorly. So every time I see anybody knitting with that tinsel, I always think of you. Two of the ladies at Knit Club are knitting scarves with this stuff with all loopy, like loops on it. It looks like, like there's loops in the yarn. Like that it is. And they're knitting these scarves and they look really nice. Well, one of the ladies is tested positive for COVID. Luckily, I wasn't sat near her. I'm glad I was sat on the opposite side of the room to her. Don't want that. Hello, yarn bath. Hello, everybody. Have you got your Easter eggs? Oh, you finished? You're doing another one? My God, you're a glutton for punishment with all those cables, aren't you, Kaz? Yeah. Somebody ate yours. Oh, dear. I wonder who that could be. Could it be somebody who lives in the same house as you, I wonder? Somebody whose name begins with a G. Yeah, there's nothing. I wish I had another place to go to because I've got two Nicholas, but they're both on the same day. And all these sort of live, whatever it is, they're always in America, and I'm never around when they're on. I'm always, doing something else. Yeah. You got confused, Kaz. I must admit, I have bought loads and loads of sock patterns, and yet I always go back to the same pattern for me socks. I'm not spending hours and hours putting fancy patterns on my socks when they go in my shoes. Not that I've not worn any socks for weeks, months even. Yeah. That's tight, Granny D. You want to go and get your. There's no Easter eggs left in our shops. I know somebody was saying they wanted to get Easter eggs for the kids, and there's none left. So there won't be any Easter goodies, yeah? Well, my great grandson came, but he doesn't come in the lounge, so thank goodness he didn't see my Easter egg. He came and he wanted to go in the hot tub, but his mummy hadn't brought his trunks. So they said, well, you'll either have to go in your underpants or you'll have to go in with nothing on. And he's on 3. Oh, no, he says, nobody sees my willy except my mummy. So he wouldn't go in. I think he went in eventually. I think he went in his underpants. You've got a chocolate orange and a couple of bars of chocolate, have you, Kaz? Yeah, I've got. I've got my Easter egg. I'm going to open it. A frozen Easter bunny in July. I must confess, I bought 2 boxes of Cadbury's cream eggs because I know that once Easter's over, they won't be around, and I love them. I love them. Yeah. I don't like dark chocolate. Tastes bitter to me. You got your Haagen-Dazs. I never know which flavour to get when I look at these fancy ice creams. I don't kind of fancy cookie dough, and I don't like anything with nuts in. So I'm never quite sure what flavour to choose in those Haagen-Dazs and those, what's the other one called, that other fancy ice cream? They always seem to have nuts in. Spiced jelly beans. Ooh. The English toffee bits, Haagen-Dazs. They're so expensive, aren't they, those ice creams? Ben and Jerry's, that's the one. I'm always looking at the Ben and Jerry's, and then I think, I don't know whether I'm going to like the flavours. So I'm very, very boring. Tend to pick vanilla or Cornish. I like Cornish ice cream. Yeah, I like the Fry's chocolate cream, and I like After Eights, but I don't like ordinary dark chocolate. God, yeah. It's all right unless you get Shorty digging his spoon in it, Sean. Get a flavour he doesn't like. You know what kids are like when they get the spoon in it? It'd be gone. He used to tickle me about these American um, comedy shows when they sit with a tub of ice cream that's about that big and a spoon. And I'm like, are you going to sit there and eat that? Because once you've had your spoon in it, you can't give it anybody else, can you? It's more hygienic if you put it in a bowl, isn't it? Not sit there with the whole big tub like that. Because unless they're going to eat it and there's only them going to eat it, you can't. It's like double dipping, isn't it? You know, you've had your spoon in your mouth and then you put it back in the ice cream. It just knocks me sick, that. Because I always think, are you going to eat all that? I'd think I was a pig if I ate Ben and Jerry's, and that's only a little tub like that. You know, is it really true that people actually sit and eat a big ice cream like that on their own? Or is it just done for comedy purposes? Hey, you're having a roast chicken dinner tomorrow and sticky toffee pudding. Oh, I like sticky toffee pudding. Ooh, I do. I don't know what we're having for dinner. I don't think anybody's been shopping. Because I was on my own yesterday. The family had to go up to Durham. So, and they took the dogs. So I was on my own. That's how come I spent the day in Cleveland. I usually go to Cleveland. I very seldom go to Fleetwood unless I'm going to the market. Oh, is that what it is, Chris? Yeah. I thought people wouldn't sit there really with a massive big tub that's meant for about 12 people. Yay! You're eating a tuna. Oh, I love tuna melts, especially if it's on ciabatta. Oh, I like ciabatta bread. It's probably very fattening and bad for you, but I do like ciabatta bread. I like tiger bread as well. I don't know whether you have it in America. It's called tiger bread. I got one while I was out because I love tiger bread. I've got to bring my own chair. Can do that. I've got a fold-up one that came from IKEA. Yep. You're going to sit in the corner of the room and crochet. I don't blame you, Esther. I was sat outside today. No, tiger bread is just like crusty on the outside. It's white bread. Yeah, ciabatta. Oh, I love ciabatta bread. Yeah, and I love paninis as well. Yeah, we tend to get boring bread here. Oh dear. You're lucky I haven't got a car, Kaz, otherwise I might be round. Might take me a long time to drive there, but I don't drive anymore, except on my scooter. But it was lovely. I just sat and looked at the sea, and it was lovely. The sun. It was oh, days like yesterday are days when I know I live where I live. Yeah, when it's wet, raining, cold, and I can't go out, I think, why did I move here? And then the sun comes out, and I think, oh yeah, I know why I live here. It's nice, whatever they bake it with, Sean. It's lovely. I love my tiger bread. Yeah, I was out doing some shopping. As I say, it was boring stuff. It was bathroom cleaning stuff. But they had tiger bread in the same shop. So I thought, oh, I'm going to get some. I love my tiger bread. I know, the seaside's not nice when the waves are crashing over. We've got sea foam coming over, and it's blowing a gale. And you think, why have I moved to the seaside? And then the sun comes out and it's beautifully hot, and you think, I know that's why I'm at the seaside. Oh God, it's got to be real butter. I don't have none of that margarine stuff. I won't buy it, won't eat it. The family bought some of that spreadable butter. It was just as bad as margarine. I've never actually been on the beach, Kaz, because I can't get down there. It's got a load of pebbles and stones and stuff, and I can't walk on them, so I've never actually been, like, kind of on the sands. I've got this fear of, like, falling over a pebble or whatever and going flat on my face and making an idiot of myself. So I've never actually been on the beach. I know it sounds daft, I live right next door to it. Seafront is fine. Concrete is fine. I'm going to take my grocery up there in the summer, and I'm going to sit and people watch. $5 a loaf. It's a lot of money, Chris. I don't know how much I paid for that tiger bread because I bought it along with a load of other stuff. So I can't tell you exactly how much I paid for it. Oh, excuse me, I'm going to yawn. Yeah, the seaside, where I am here, it's not exactly touristy. Yeah, I know I live in Fleetwood, but Fleetwood at the end is more touristy. Cleveland's at the other end is touristy, but we're in the middle where it isn't. There's no cafes, there's no anything. So it's very, I can't say unspoiled because obviously they built the sea defences out of concrete. So, but you can go miles and there's nothing except the seafront. But that doesn't bother me. I'll sit up at the top. Oh, the water's a bit cold for a paddle, Kaz. I like Mediterranean if I'm going to go for a paddle. But I've not been there for years, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much our bread is. Probably about £1 something, isn't it? Something like that. I don't actually do the food shopping now, so I do go out and get bits and bobs while I'm out, but I don't do the general shopping. But I'm knitting away, yeah. I need to crochet. I'm fed up with knitting now. I'm still looking for a pattern for the wool from Daniel. Really, I am. I thought I'd found one with the magazine I got, but I don't like doing spike stitch, is it called, where you go into about 2 or 3 rows below. I never get them straight, so mine are like that or like that, and it annoys me. I'm a perfectionist. So, hello, Tammy. Come in and welcome. Get the guys in tonight, yes. Yeah, I love the farm. Tiger bread. Oh, I could eat the whole loaf. Eat the whole loaf of tiger bread with butter on. Oh, gorgeous, yeah. That and oven bottom muffins. I love a toasted oven bottom muffin. In America, you'll have no idea. What am I knitting now? I'm knitting another ancient pattern. As old as the old, another chunky cardigan pattern. Oh, it was 4D in the old money. Your guy is here. Oh, well, you're keeping that secret. Do you mean your son? Or are you keeping secrets, Kaz? Yeah, 4D in the old money. That doesn't even register on the scale in the new money. It's not even 1 penny, is it? I find them so easy to read. You know, in my poor little brain, it doesn't work on these modern patterns. You know, they tell me too much information on these modern patterns. They do. I don't want to know every single row without what the row count is at the end. I want them to say carry on decreasing until you got. Yeah, I just don't work on these new patterns. I just don't. They make things too complicated. You know, I want them to say carry on decreasing until you get 21 stitches. I don't want them saying knit this row, then you'll have 60 stitches. Knit this row, then you'll have 58 stitches. I heard from Sue last week. I couldn't ring her last week, if you remember. My phone wouldn't hold a charge. So I did speak to her. I think it was last Sunday, I think it was. She was doing okay. Yeah, she's fine. Kelly, I haven't heard a thing about from Kelly. Not a thing. Not for months. Oh, I know. It's amazing how, if you look on Ravelry and things like that, all these people who claim to have written a pattern, and when you look at them, they're all the same, aren't they? But I've not been looking on Etsy because I've been boycotting Etsy. Loads of people have done, boycotted them for a week, you know, to register their complaints. Yeah. Hi, Katie. About them putting up their charges. 30%. 30%. Now, if that's not greedy, what is? A lot of the patterns that they have on Etsy, they have on Ravelry anyway. And Ravelry is a lot cheaper. So I tend not to go to Etsy anymore. And I'm certainly not advertising with them anymore. I'm not giving them 30% of everything I earn. They can go tiddle off. They're greedy. You know, I mean, like loads of people have closed their shop or put it on holiday because it's just in protest against it. Some people were saying, oh, I can't. God, what my phone. Some people were saying, oh, I can't afford that. It's my livelihood, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, you're just being stupid. You know, what is a week out of your takings just to make a stand, yeah? She Spins has got a. Oh, your son gave you his code. That's nice of him, isn't it? Yeah, a lot of them have closed their shops or put them on holiday because they're protesting. They wanted to hit Etsy by like Etsy not having any sales for a week, you know, as a protest, so they wouldn't have any profit for a week. There's quite a few people joined in, even Star Lily, she's said that she wants people to buy her patterns from Ravelry because, you know, they're cheaper on Ravelry, and then Etsy are not getting the profit. I still haven't found a platform for selling my stuff. I'm just too lazy. I can't, you know, People say, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And I'm just like so lazy. Yeah, if it's a pattern that you're buying, check Ravelry first before you buy it, Chris, because it could be cheaper. And it also means that the person who's selling the pattern will get more of the money that you're paying. Yeah. Hi, Shad. No Miguel as yet. I don't know where he is, but never. Probably fallen asleep or something, or doing his laundry. Before you ask, Shad, I'm wearing 2 necklaces today. Look at that. Two. Oh, I've not done super chat yet, Beth. I don't know. I know I had to fill in a tax form thing. I get very, very little from AdSense, but I had to fill in a tax form for America. I just want to get rid of my stock that I've already got, that used to be in my Etsy shop before I closed it. But I'm going to have to think of something else to do. So I'm not selling on Etsy anymore. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Everybody wants to take a slice out of you, don't they? If it's not the inland revenue, it's somebody. At one time, if you sold anything for like pin money, it used to be just yours, nobody was interested. But now everybody thinks you're making billions. And they want their slice, don't they? But Etsy gets on my nerves. They've got too big for themselves now. Oh, Miguel might be at the monthly meeting. I don't know. I don't know when these monthly meetings are. I lose track. I thought it was last week because he didn't go because he was deep cleaning, wasn't he? Oh, nobody's ever really got rich, have they, Seaside Mum? Selling handmade stuff. But it's just, I am always knitting or always crocheting, and there's only so much you can keep for yourself, isn't there? Let's face it. And I'm not really in a position to start giving everything to charity. No, it's never been a living for me. Hello, Crochet Me Pink. Hello there. No, anybody who says I want to give up my job and make a living from crochet is living in La La Land as far as I'm concerned. It'll never be anything more than a hobby or pin money. I never wanted it to be a business. I showed it you a minute ago, Shad. Where were you? I said I'm wearing 2 today. I'm being greedy. Look, there you go. You must have been dreaming when I showed it you the first time. No, it's just an outlet for all the stuff I actually make, yeah. I love making everything, but I don't really want it all stacking up in the shed. CMP, who's CMP? Oh, Crochet Me Pink, yeah. Oh. Somebody's at the door. Hi, Gloria. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I decided to wear them both, yeah. Oh, this is my shawl. Ooh. a shawl. It was a knitted shawl that somebody made for me. It was so tiny that I couldn't wear it. It was little. So I undid it and crocheted it, but I ran out of wool. So I had to put pink at the end. I don't know what the yarn is. I think it's American. I'm not sure. So, yeah, I'm very colourful because I've got me like a very fine poncho-y thing underneath. Oh, you couldn't be bothered to type a full name. We've just had something delivered. I don't know what we've had delivered. I'm sure it won't be anything to eat because we've already had our tea. Hey, Mama Rose, get on the road. Who's Mama Rose? Who's Mama Rose? Do I know Mama Rose? Got an itchy nose. Sorry for laughing. We've got 2 light switches in the hall. One is upstairs, one is the hall. And I can always tell when it's my son because he always plays switch, 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 switch because he always gets the wrong one first. And we've been here now about 15 months and he still hasn't sorted it out yet. Oh, Rose is your mum, right? Okay. Hi, John. How are you doing? Happy Easter. Yeah. So I always know it's him going upstairs because he plays musical switches. He never gets it right. I feel like putting a little sign saying top, bottom on the switch. Then maybe he'll get it right. Yeah, when he gets cross with me because I can't do technology, I say you can't even do the light switches. I don't know what he's had delivered. I'm sure it won't be food. We had spaghetti and meatballs because my great-grandson chose what we were having, and that's his favourite, spaghetti and meatballs. So it's not my favourite. Not my favourite at all. I'm a weirdo. I don't like pasta, spaghetti, or anything like that. It tastes like yucky to me, slidey, slimy, whatever. I'd rather have rice. My egg is calling to me. My Easter egg is calling to me. My Easter egg is calling to me. Oh, look at my little rabbits. Aren't they cute? Yeah. I was hoping they were chocolate eggs, but they're not. Hi, Pauline. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. You're on the sleeves. I'm getting tempted into eating my Easter egg. And I know I shouldn't because it's not Easter till tomorrow. Oh, look, it's got an Easter egg. They used to always put these things inside the eggs, didn't they? So I'll save the egg till Sunday. I'll just eat the Kit Kat. Oh, are you leaving us? Rebecca, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. Come back and see us soon. Yeah, I'll have the Kit Kat. I'll leave the egg until maybe later. Oh. Kit Kat donkey. I like Kit Kat. I used to like the old Kit Kat when they were in those little single fingers, but you don't see them anymore, do you? Look at that biscuit. Happy Easter, John. I stayed in tonight. He's staying in and having a few cans. I'm staying in and having one can. Oh, you're leaving us, Jan Bath. Thank you very much. Happy Easter to you as well. Hope you have a good one. Did I tell you I found the plug for my chair? For my electric chair? John, I've given up. I'm already fat. Bye, Jan Bath. Where was my plug? It was in a box with my CDs. Celebration. Found the plug. I'd looked in there before, never saw it, but I said to my son, I can't find it anywhere. And he went, well, have you looked everywhere? And I went, yeah. And he said, well, what's that in there? And I went, oh, that's my plug. Oh my goodness. You'll have to go out and get some chocolate. My son called me a numpty. He said I was a numpty. And I said, oh, that's the right plug. He said, how long have you been looking for it? He said, you're a numpty. Next time the spinning grandchild comes round, I've got to unplug it from the wall. Hi, Tracy. Write him out the will. Oh, God, yeah, I wish I could. He's my only child. I think he would contest it. I don't know. I'm right-handed. John is asking, how many people on here are left-handed? Or as my mother used to say, cack-handed. Don't know why. My ex-husband used to get his hand tied behind his back to stop him being left-handed. but his mother was. I've shown you my necklace. How many times do you want to bloody see it, Shad? Third time. I've got 2 on today. Look, Shad, are you watching? Third and last time of showing you the necklaces. There they are. I ain't showing them again. Hello, Kaylee. I'm having a Fanta. That's what you're wearing. You know, my ex-husband had his hands tied behind his back to stop him writing with his left hand. That's what they used to do. They used to say you were the devil if you had left-handed. You're left-handed. I think Kelly's left-handed. Somebody I know is left-handed. I'm not sure if it's not Kelly. Somebody I know is left-handed because they can't cut with my scissors. I don't know. Maybe it's not Kelly, I don't know. But somebody I know is left-handed. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 up to the armhole. Let's see how much I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4. 19. Oh, I've got to do a lot more, haven't I? Got to do a lot more. Thought I was nearly up to the armhole, but I'm not. Oh, they used to do all sorts if you were left-handed at school. You're left-handed, yeah. My son was very ambidextrous when he was a baby. He used to draw with both hands, so we just left him to it because of what had happened to my ex-husband. I said, well, I'm not doing that to my son. If you offered him anything, he'd pick it with his left hand. But he turned out to be right-handed. But I let him choose himself when he was little. I didn't force him to be right or left-handed. I didn't want him to have to go through what my ex went through. My ex's handwriting was shocking. It was like a bird had crawled over the paper. I think that was because he wanted to be left-handed and they made him write with his right. Yeah, one time you were like the spawn of the devil if you were left-handed. But now people are a lot more broad-minded. They don't mind which hand you... Oh, why do they keep giving me memos? Left-handed means you're good at art. So that's probably why I'm rubbish there. My son used to draw and write with both hands when he was little. But on his own, he's developed to be right-handed. The only thing about left-handed was one of the girls at school was left-handed. We had to write with fountain pens, and she used to get ink all up her hand because when you're writing like kind of across what you've already written. Yeah. Well, crochet and knitting is kind of an art. It's like with sewing, isn't it? Anything that you do with your hands, I would classify as a craft, would be an art form. I mean, some people make some fantastic, like, wall hangings, don't they, with crochet and knitting, and, you know, they... Oh, bye, Kaylee. Yeah, that's awful, isn't it, Chris, when they're not allowed to sign? Must be awful to be in a deaf, to be completely deaf, and, like, not be able to hear what people are saying, or anything. I mean, if I wouldn't like to be deaf or blind, but I mean, if I had to choose, I think I would rather be blind, because at least you can hear what's going on around you in the world. But when you're deaf, you can't hear anything. Must be awful living in your own silent world. You know, not being able to hear the TV or your PC or anything like that. No, Southpaw's left-handed, I think. Yeah. They used to say that for a boxer, didn't they? If you're a southpaw. Kaz is right-handed. She's not a southpaw. La la la. Somebody outside is wheeling a wheelie bin. Thank you. I am very colourful, Deborah. I don't fit into a bland world. This is me. Having said that, I've just ordered some, like, a beigey coloured wool, but only because the dress I'll be wearing it with dark green and beige. You're a North Pole. I don't know what the word for right-handed is. I only knew what Southpaw was from my ex used to sometimes watch boxing on the telly. I don't like that kind of sports. He's out in the store getting potting soil. Oh, right. I've seen part of his video. He was in the Dollar General, a dollar store or something. No, they're not coming here till next Tuesday. Is that so you can keep your left hand free to punch somebody, John? That's what that's what I was listening to, why they were moving a wheelie bin on a Saturday night. Hey. No, don't you be repeating any funny jokes on here, Chris. I want to get back to crocheting. I'm getting a bit fed up of knitting. But I still cannot find... Somebody suggested a cowl pattern, you know, for using Daniel's wool. But I don't wear cowls. I've never been able to wear a cowl. You know, they don't sit right on me. They don't fit under a coat. I don't wear them over a sweater. I've never really understood the purpose of a cowl. You had to mow the lawn. Yeah, they could be, Kaz. They could be going away for the weekend. I never thought about that. Mind you, if they're flying, it's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Manchester Airport's just a complete disaster, I believe, yeah. Mary Maxim's got free shipping, anybody? Not for me. I'm in the UK, but still. Are you still looking for a gardener's, Kaz? I can just see Kaz's advert if she decides to join one of these dating things. I'm not bothered about the dating, I just need a man who can mow my lawn. That'd be your advert, wouldn't it, Kaz? Yeah, no, I don't have $50 to spend anymore. I bought 2 new dresses again today, and some wool, and a caftan, so I'm broke now. I buy nothing for ages and then I have a splurge. And then when the bill comes and it's all out of my bank account, I think, why did I do that? It used to be knitting wool and everything I used to buy. I used to be a late night ice yarn shopper. And I'd wake up in the morning and think, sugar, I put all that stuff in my cart. Did I really buy it last night? Always seems a really good idea, like about 11 o'clock at night, to put things in my cart. Oh, you see, you'll have to fly over, John, because Kaz is in desperate need for a gardener. She's been after a gardener since last year. I'm useless, Kaz, even if I was able-bodied. Oh, I always have terrible buyer's remorse. I do, really. My these 2 dresses that have come today, honestly, they must be meant for people about 6 foot tall. I'm only 5'2", and I always have to cut about 3 inches off the bottom of everything I buy. I'd love to just buy a dress and put it on, not have to turn it up. I've eaten my chocolate. There you are, Kaz. You can buy a sheep or a goat. That wouldn't do her odd jobs, though, would it? It might keep her grass under control, but then she'd have to. At least she wouldn't have to mow the lawn. Our lawn's in a dreadful state. Rosie and Trixie just keep galloping up and down on it. What, make yarn out of the sheep or the goat? Oh, they'd be pets, wouldn't they? You wouldn't want to do that, would you? Denise, that's a dirty mind. I've just realised what you're saying. Oh dear. Keep it clean, girls. Keep it clean. Hey. Behave, all of you. Behave. Keep it clean, channel. You'll have Kaz blushing. Oh, there you are. You have to get one of the girls to move out of the bedroom while John comes across. I'd love to have just a little raised bed. Hi, Lydia. Maybe just grow a bit of salad or something. But I know we'll just get flowers. We haven't got a big enough garden to have to grow any veggies. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 23. 23. See how many I've got here. 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I've got to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's what I could do with Chris. Raise beds about 3 or 4 foot. So I don't have to bend over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 21, 22, 23. I've got 8 more rows to do. 8 more rows to do. I'll have to write that down because I've got the brain of a goldfish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you're going, Ray? Bye. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, one of the girls at Nick Club's got COVID, but thankfully I was at the other end of the table to her. So my shoulders are aching. I think it's because I was bending over reading. Do you ever read a book and you're really into it? And although you want to read it and finish it, you don't want to stop reading it because you know when it's finished, you won't have anything else to read. I'm trying to spin it out. I'm trying not to read too much of it because I'm really enjoying it. So it's strange. I don't know what I'll do when I've finished it. Still. but I'm really into it. I like a really good book, you know, one that sort of holds your interest. I've read a lot of books recently that have been, you're like, what? When it ends. What genre is the book? It's, I don't know whether you ever watched a TV program called Strike. He's called Cormoran Strike. He's like a detective. And they're trying to solve a 40-year-old mystery at the moment of a doctor who's gone missing, and they're trying to pin it on a bloke who's been convicted of doing a lot of murders, but they can't pin this one on him. So that's what it is. It's a really thick book as well. It's like a good read. Yeah, I love Strike. It was good, wasn't it? Well, this is the book. It's quite a new book. Cormoran Strike, yeah. This is a book. It's called Troubled Blood, I think it's called. But I'm really enjoying it. I've had it for a while. I've only just started reading it. I'm about 3/4 way through. He is making some more, Tracy. He's filming some more. They asked the actor who did him. Oh, I love crime. I like light-hearted crime as well. I like what they call the Thursday afternoon murders or something. They were like a load of people living in an old folks' home. That, you know, they were solving murders. I liked that. I think it was called the Thursday Afternoon Club, I think it was called. I thought it was good, the TV programme, how they managed to make him appear as though he had a prosthetic leg when he didn't in real life, yeah. I love Agatha Christie, but I've seen all the things I've read them and seen them so many blooming times, I'm getting a bit fed up. Every time I see Agatha Christie, I think, oh, oh. Yeah, people were saying, does the actor really have a prosthetic leg? And he doesn't. They just managed to cut away and make it look as though it was his leg, yeah. I like Call the Midwife, yeah. I watch a lot of crime things, yeah. Oh, I like the Thursday Afternoon Murder Club, I did, yeah. It was kind of light-hearted um, murder mystery. There was a sequel as well. I read the sequel as well. Yeah, Heathcliff wasn't. Yeah, Death on the Nile is. I've watched that I don't know how many times. Same with the Murder on the Orient Express. My favourite one was with Peter Ustinov. I think he was in Death on the Nile as well. Yeah, Heathcliff was a bit of a wuss, wasn't he? I was so disappointed he didn't finish up with Kathy. I think that was my first disappointment in a book, was Wuthering Heights. We did Jane Eyre at school. And what else did we do? That one where that inn, something inn, not Smugglers Inn. Hi Nathan. What was it called? Not Smugglers Inn. Jamaica Inn was it called? We read that at school as well. Yeah, I think it's Jamaica Inn. All about smugglers, wasn't it? My friend has got, somebody knows Sarah because they watch her with her mudlarking. She's got herself an allotment garden and she's called it Withering Heights because she said she can't grow anything, everything dies. So she's called her allotment Withering Heights. I've got a pain in the centre of my back. It's probably come knitting. Maybe I should stop. There's a car outside that must have about 29 doors. Why is it when they're outside your house, they sound more like 2 doors or 3 doors closing? They always sound like they've got about 29 doors, don't they? Because all you can hear is bang, 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 bang. It's like they get in and out and in and out and in and out before they go. Yeah, it must be a clown car because they've certainly opened more than 3, 4 doors. And now they're driving away. Oh, why am I carrying on knitting when my shoulders are hurting? I wish I had some crochet to turn to change to. But I don't. I picked a colour. No, I don't like Catherine Cookson. She is so dreary. They're always poor, downtrodden, pregnant girls with no money. And Catherine Cookson's, they're depressing. They're like reverse Mills and Boone, aren't they? No, I can't watch, and definitely can't watch them on the telly. But similarly, I don't like the ones with Joan Collins' sister. I don't like her books either. They're all called Lucky or something, aren't they, in there? It's just a knit to pearl to broken rib, yeah. What's she called? Jackie Collins, yeah, I don't like her stuff. Don't like. Hollywood blurb. I started reading one of Jackie Collins. I couldn't even finish it. No, I couldn't stand her writing. It was a load of tripe, I thought. I used to like Maeve Binchy. She used to write about Irish kind of stories. Oh, I'm going to have to put this knitting down. Oh no, I've got 2 more rows to do before I get to the armour. I need to do 2 more rows and I can put this knitting down. Mills and Boon are alright when you're on your holidays. You want something banal to read while you're on the beach, don't you? With Happy Ever After. I read a lot of Mills and Boons when my marriage was breaking up because I like the happy endings. Yeah, Barbara Taylor Bradford, she was not quite as maudlin, was she, as Catherine Cookson? When I was young, I used to read Earl Stanley Gardner and A. Fair. They were the same person. They used to write the Perry Mason books. I liked Perry Mason books long before he was ever on the telly. My shoulders are really hurting me. I'm going to have to put this knitting down. Oh, I've got neck ache now. Oh, let me just do 1 more row, then I've finished. Up to the armour. It doesn't help because you're knitting ribbon. You're like going from knit to purl with every 2 stitches. It does look nice when it's done, though. Winnie the Pooh. Who's Nicholas Sparks? I've never heard of him. No, it isn't about a child. Well, it's sort of got a mention of it. I wouldn't say it's about it, Nathan. Maybe it's not called Troubled Blood. Maybe it's the wrong book. No, it's about murder. There is a character in it that they suggest is a man dressed up as a woman, but it's not the main part of the story. Right, I have to stop now. My shoulders are hurting like hell, so I have to stop. I like Paddington Bear stories. I've got a lot of them, actually. Oh, oh, I'm stopping. I'm really hurting. I'll eat my crisps instead. No, I only read the Mills and Boon when I was going through a really bad patch in my life and I wanted some distraction, some, I don't know what you might call it. Just, I wanted happy endings. I wanted to dream about marrying a rich man and taking me away from all of that. So I was quite happy with my Mills and Boon for quite a while. I've never read Harry Potter. I've never watched one of his movies. Never read any of it. They never interested me. All these people who are crazy about Harry Potter and what house were they in and all that, and they had all these stuff. No, definitely not for me. Probably the younger people who like Harry Potter. Hmm. I never watched Lord of the Rings either. I'm bad at films. I never even watched Jaws. I wouldn't know, Nathan. I haven't watched Harry Potter. I've never watched Game of Thrones either. No, I don't like all that futuristic. It's meant for the kids, isn't it? Not that I know of on this side, Mum. I never watched anything like that, Superman or all stuff like that. It doesn't even interest me. She's getting old, Tracy. I hate to say it, but I think she's on her way out. I just hope she makes it to her 70th celebration. I hope she spat in his eye, Tracy. I hope she told him off. He's probably frightened she's going to die while he's away. And everybody's going to call him because he's never seen her before she died. That's probably why he's trying to curry favour. Because everybody would have had a go at him if he'd never been to see her and she passes away. So that's all he's done it for. Oh, leave her alone, Nathan. She's on her way out. If it was your grandma, you wouldn't want anything like that. Have you been eating bitter pills today, Nathan? You're in a mood. The Queen will pass away. You know she will before long. It's sad, but it's going to happen. So I don't want her to stand down. I want her to just pass away quietly. Oh, for God's sake, Nathan, give it a rest. Give it a rest, Nathan. Give it a rest. Sick of hearing it. So you don't like transphobic people? Well, just give it a rest. Yeah, you got out the wrong side of the bed, Nathan, today. She's an old lady, Lydia. Nathan's having a proper bloody grumpy day. What the hell's got into him today? Nathan, behave. That's all I'm going to say. Still not got any Miguel, have we, today? I'm eating my egg. I know it's not Sunday. It will be the end of an era. It's like losing your granny, isn't it, really? You feel like she's so well known. I know. I'm eating my egg. I should have saved it till Sunday. Oh my God, here he comes, Miguel. Hello. What have you made for your tea today, Miguel? I hate it when people open gifts before the time. Kelly would always do that. If you gave her a Christmas present or any kind of a present, she would always open it. I can't. She said, how can you not do it? I said, I always leave mine. If anybody gives me a present in advance, I will not open it until the day. Salmon patties and broccoli. We had meatballs and spaghetti. My great grandson, he requested it. It's his favourite. Not my favourite at all. Spaghetti and pasta. Yick. Well, I'm glad she came back, Miguel. Oh, I like Jersey potatoes. I can make a meal out of a plate of Jersey potatoes smothered in best butter. I used to say that to my mum when they came out at first, the Jerseys, and they were terribly expensive. And I used to say, that's what I want for my dinner. Just a plate of new potatoes smothered in butter. I never got them. I got some. More bloody car doors. What are they doing? Only 2 doors shut this time. It's next door. They had all the family round for Easter. They were having an Easter egg hunt and they were in the hot tub and well, we were making enough noise on our side as well. So it's probably them going home. The kids were shrieking, the dogs were barking. It's just something you put up with, and it's not every day. They were having an Easter party. I think the couple that had the house before us fell out with them. I'm very much a live and let live kind of person. If they were having wild parties every day of the week and shrieking and making a noise, maybe that would bug me. But they only do it now and again. And when my great grandchildren come, they make as much racket as anybody I've known. So, doesn't worry me. As I say, if they were noisy all the time, every day, and maybe it would get on your nerves, but they're not. Thank you, Miguel. I don't know what it is. It was American yarn, I believe. It was a knitted shawl. I unravelled it, made it. I had to put pink round the bottom though, because I ran out of wool. Somebody made me a knitted shawl, and it was so small I couldn't wear it. So I unravelled it. But I'm sure it came from America. It feels very woolly. Hi, Kaz. So I can't tell you what it is. Abner's having a street party on his own, is he? Oh, my shoulders are hurting because of the knitting. But I can't put my chair on because it goes. You'll all wonder what the noise is if I put my chair on. Oh, just doing a massage. A nice rub down. Yeah, I found the cord, Lydia. Yeah. It was in a box of CDs. I don't know what it is. It feels like wool, Miguel. Somebody did tell me what it was, but because it's very bright colours, isn't it? As I say, it was a knitted shawl, but I unpicked it. The lady who made it for me made it really, really tiny. I think it'll have to be hand washed though, because I think it's wool. Oh, right. I'm going to put the chair on. If it buzzes and it annoys you, let me know. Why is it not working? Because it's not plugged in again. Oh. Every time I move on this chair, it unplugs itself. It's not Noro cars, I do know that. It's definitely American. Where's me? Well, that's one, that's plugged in. Where is the other? I've lost the plug-in bit. Oh, shine a light, my knees. It's a nice chair, this, but it comes unplugged the whole damn time. I don't even know where the other half of it is. Is it round the back? Aha. I can see it. It's round the back. Every time you spin the chair, it comes unplugged. No, I can't plug it in. Aha. Finally, I've plugged it in. Oh. You've only got to move on this chair, it unplugs itself. Oh dear. Yep, brightly coloured shawl, brightly coloured top. I'm all brightly colours today. Oh. Oh. Oh dearie me. Ah. I'm looking for the end to this to plug it in. Oh, there you go. Ah. Oh. Oh, there you go. Sorry if the buzzing noise annoys you. Oh. I wish it did my neck as well as my back. Oh. No, what she means is she can't go till tomorrow, but they're closed on a Sunday, so you can't hear it. Oh, good. It's buzzing like mad here, but it's buzzing up my back. Oh. Oh. Ah, I can't tell you how glad I am that I found the other end. I was trying to find where the other end was to plug my chair. So that my chair is a vibrating chair. So it's massaging me back. And I was bothering in case the buzzing noise was annoying anybody. It's got heat as well, I should tell you. Oh, now I've dropped the bloody thing. Did I show you my new glasses? If you weren't here at the beginning. Look at that shiny case. Ooh, shiny, shiny. It opens up like that. Isn't that posh? And they're reactor light. They go dark like sunglasses. There they are. When I'm out in the sun, they go dark. They're reactor light. Pretty, pretty, pretty. They're Kylie Minogue glasses. Well, I don't think she wears them, but you know what I mean. Oh, it's a heat and massage. Yeah, I've got readers as well, but they're just plain. Oh, no, a masseur would be much better, Kaz. This would probably annoy Shad. You could probably hear it now. He'd probably say, "What's that noise? Is it your clock that's ticking?" I got it off eBay, as usual. Get everything off eBay, don't I? I'm glad you can't hear it, Chris, because it's pretty loud by end. It's like a deep. My readers are not posh. My readers only cost me £19, so my readers aren't posh. Those are my readers. Take a letter, Miss Smith. Oh, you want one that flies? You don't want much, do you? I'm going to clean them actually because they got mucky while I was outside. While I was reading my book outside. That's what started off my neck hurting. Because you tend to look down when you're reading, don't you? But they even give me a piece of like velvet to clean my glasses with. Very posh. Considering me. I mean, you got a case and everything considering it only cost me £19. Oh. You had your booster on Sunday. Well, I'm glad you're all right now, Lydia. I've not been called up for my 4th booster yet. I thought I would do because they're calling everybody. Oh. Glasses like the Queen. Oh. Yeah, enjoy your dinner, Seaside Mum. And if there's any leftovers, bring them on here because I'm sure somebody will eat them. Oh. Well, touch wood, I've had no adverse effects. The last one I had, I did feel a bit tired for a day. But no adverse effects. But I'm waiting for him to call me up for my 4th one. We'll see what happens then. Yeah, so far I've had the AstraZeneca. And then the 3rd one, I think, was a Pfizer. But I don't know what this one will be when I have my 4th one. I don't know. Oh, my neck's killing me. That's what you get for reading and knitting, isn't it? You get a bad neck and a bad back. Put my little thing, it's got magnets in the back. Doesn't seem to do a whole lot, but it does keep my neck warm. Uh, I try not to. I haven't watched Leicester for a couple of weeks, actually. I know he's had a new cow, hasn't he? He's asking people to name this new cow. I thought he was building another barn. Oh, my back can flip out. My back was bad yesterday because I'd been out all day sitting on the scooter, which doesn't help me back. It's a comfy scooter, but it still doesn't help me back. I think it's all the joggling about when you're going down the road, up and down curbs, all the vibration. Not good way. But it's better than trying to walk. I could never walk. I'd never get as far as Cleveland's or Fleetwood. Couldn't walk that far. Hi, Deirdre. Yeah, taxis are busy, busy, but at least it's not Billy. You're going overnight camping again. Happy Easter, Shad. Yeah, I've had 2 shots of the booster, but they're doing the fourth one now, aren't they? Yeah, one of the girls at knit club's come down with COVID, so. But luckily, I was at the opposite end of the table to her, so I'm hoping I don't get it. I didn't get it when my son and daughter-in-law had it. The Chihuahua guy always been taking dogs to the vets, hasn't he? He's had a few of them with dental issues and different things wrong with them. And then he had another one that had a tummy bug. So I know I was watching your video, then I realised it was nearly 9 o'clock, so I had to leave and come on me live. Every time you say plano, I read it as piano. I always read it, you've had a good morning in piano. A lot of people I know have already been called up for their fourth one. I keep waiting while why I get called up for my fourth one. You always think of fishing tackle boxes. I always think piano. My eyesight isn't, well, it's better than it was, but it's not brilliant. So whenever I see it on here, I always read it as piano. Because that's how I read it when I had bad eyes. You thought it said piano. Yeah, I thought it said piano. But that was when my eyesight was bad. I thought, a funny name for a place, piano. Manny Plano is still a funny name for a place, isn't it? Yeah, you upset Tuna Tina. She's not been on since, has she? Oh, think the back's relaxing a little bit. It's not going anymore. It's going now. Well, that could be the heat. I've put the heat on as well. I love heat on my back. Even though it can be quite warm, I like to sleep with my hot bean bag against the middle of my back. Even if it's a hot night, it just gives me such relief. I don't know why it does give me relief, but it does. People can keep their ice packs and stuff like that. I like heat. Why is it called Plano? Yeah, I don't have a hot water bottle. I've got those wheat pads or whatever they're called. They're like a long thing made with wheat. And I love it on the middle of my back when I'm going to sleep. Helicopter, no. But it's not a sort of a name that means anything, isn't it, Plano? You know, when you're thinking of naming a town, who would think of Plano or Plano or whatever you want to call it? Yeah, I know. Oh no, ice just no, I don't like ice. Plano is Spanish for flat. Yeah, but you wouldn't call a town flat, would you? Where do you live? Flat. Oh, you live in a flat? No, I live in flat. Oh, my body doesn't like ice. Oh, God. Oh, it stopped. Hi, becoming me. Hello there. Oh, you live in Wiley. I was thinking of Wiley Coyote. You remember that cartoon that was Wiley Coyote? Oh, dear. Oh, the chair's still warm. Even though it stopped vibrating, it's still warm. Oh, oh, I could go to sleep when my back's nice and warm. Meet me. Yeah, Wiley Coyote. Meep, meep. Oh, I could just lean this chair back now and go to sleep. Can you just talk amongst yourselves while I have a little nap? Oh, dear. Sashay. You've got some weird names where you live. Your former dad. Oh, I remember the High Chaparral and the Virginian, yeah. Miguel's here now, John. John came in before, but his battery went dead on his phone. That was my old phone. I threw it in the bin. If anybody found it down the dump, down the tip, thought they were getting a bargain. They found a phone. Oh, at least my back's warm now. It's not helping with the pain much, but it's feeling warm. Oh, I used to watch that area Smith and Jones, yeah. The Orphan Collector. Do they really collect orphans? Come here, orphan. Oh, it's very quiet upstairs. They must have had knockout drops delivered when the door rang. I don't think them hens, the eggs are going to hatch, you know. She might be still sitting on them, but my son used to call them car keys and clutch, not Starsky and Hutch. I used to like Huggy Bear in Starsky and Hutch. Oh, "21 to 22 days to hatch eggs, does it? Didn't think it took that long to hatch an egg. They're probably dud anyway. I used to like Cagney and Lacey. Oh, oh, my back. It's definitely going to be the hot pad tonight. Definitely not to learn. Yeah, Magnum and Higgins. Yeah, I like Higgins, yeah. He was so droll, wasn't he? Oh, yeah, Starsky. I didn't like Hutch. The Dukes of Hazzard, Arian used to love that programme. I'm always worse when it's cold. But I'm bad because of going to being out all yesterday. I've been out like 3 times this week. I've been out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So being on my scooter. Oh, he ruined himself, didn't he? That Him that played Hutch. With all the drinking and God knows what. I didn't particularly watch the Dukes of Hazzard, but my son was quite kind of, how old would he be? Pre-teen when he used to watch that. I think he liked the way the car used to fly through the air and stuff. Yeah, the plane. My dad loved Kojak, yeah. Oh yeah, Rockford, yeah, that was good, yeah. Then there was another one, another detective one where he lived in a caravan, a trailer as you would call them. Petrocelli was he called? There's only ever, I think, one series of that. Yeah, I'm sure it was called Petrocelli. I'm sure he lived in like one of those big shiny American trailers. I could just about vaguely remember it. He had dark curly hair. Can't remember what the series was called. I used to like all the Mavericks. There was Brett Maverick, weren't there? And Roger Moore was in one of the Mavericks, wasn't he? I don't like Columbo. I don't know. A scruffy little man. I don't know why I never liked Columbo. Hi, June. Yeah, the Rockford Files was James Garner. That Petrocelli was a different actor. Can't even remember what he was called. But I think there was only ever one series of that. Maybe I was the only person who liked it. Maybe I was the only person who watched it. Oh, Cannon. I mean, how fat was he? How the heck could he run after baddies? He was so big and fat, wasn't he, Cannon? Wasn't believable, was it? He was massive, wasn't he? Really fat man. I know you're not supposed to say fat these days, but he was a fat man. Barry Newman, was that Petrocelli? Or was that Cannon? I don't know. I can't look him up. I'll have to look him up now because I can't find out who Petrocelli was. I'll have to look him up. I won't sleep until I know who he was. Do you remember David Carradine? Grasshopper. Yeah, Ironside was. Barry Newman paid Tony Petrocelli. Thank you for that, Chris. I used to like that series. Ironside was kind of like Perry Mason in a wheelchair, wasn't he? Yeah, I used to like Matlock, yeah. Serpico. No, I remember David Carradine when he used to do that grasshopper, whatever that was, that series was called. There's been a lot of series, haven't there? I don't think they've repeated that. They repeat nearly everything, don't they? But they never repeated Petrocelli. And they never repeated David Carradine with his grasshopper thing. He's supposed to be like a monk or something, wasn't he? Kung Fu, was it? Kung Fu. I know it used to keep going back to this little kid, didn't it? This monk. This Tibetan monk. Hey, we used to watch a lot of stuff, didn't we? My dad used to like Kojak. Who loves you, baby? Oh, God. I've had too much chocolate. I'm falling asleep. Yeah, if I have too much chocolate, I fall asleep. No, I didn't like Columbo. Simon and Simon, I don't know. I am tired, June. I don't know. I did sleep a bit last night, but the night before I was up all night. I never slept at all. I was like that all night. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. When I get pain in my back, I'm always tired. It wears you out, doesn't it? Constant pain. Kung Fu fighter. Oh yeah, Murder She Wrote. I'm still watching that. It's on one of the channels on. I only have Freeview now. I don't have Sky. Murder She Wrote. Been watching that. Oh God, I'd forgotten about Macmillan and Wife. Yeah, David Carradine. Heart to Heart was a bit sugary sweet, wasn't it? She was really pretty, wasn't she? Was she called Stephanie or something? She was really pretty. Gosh, we used to watch a lot of stuff, didn't we? I don't really remember Serpico. No, I didn't. I didn't really care for Heart to Heart. Was it? Like I say, the one who played his wife was very pretty. Yeah, there were some good series back then. None of the modern ones are that good, are they really now? No, I never liked Robert Wagner after his wife died. Yes, Stephanie Power, she was so pretty, wasn't she? But after his wife died on that boat, it was always a bit suspicious, wasn't it? Whatever happened to her? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was very odd, wasn't it? happened. I never got to the bottom of what actually happened to her, did they? Did she fall or was she pushed? Irene used to like that Wonder Woman, but I think he was at that age where he liked the outfit. Yeah, Natalie Wood, yeah. Don't think we'd ever find out what happened to her. Well, women looked like women, didn't they? They didn't look like horses back then. Now it's not supposed to be, what they call it, PC, isn't it, to dress women up like bunnies and corseted and bosoms and stuff. Now they've all got to look like men. Yeah, Lindsay Wagner, yeah. I mean, what is on at the moment? What's modern now? Yeah, Charlie's Angels. Everybody wanted the hairdo, didn't they, for Farrah Fawcett? That hairdo. My hair was very thin and flimsy. It would never do that. She was another pretty lady, wasn't she? Yeah, Farrah Fawcett Majors. Everybody wanted that hair. Yeah, I would still love the hair. No, I never got the A-Team, really. My son used to watch it. Yeah. God, Jane Seymour, she's still around and she's still good looking. I never had a Farrah hairstyle because I never had the hair. I've always had weedy hair. I think you had to have a lot of hair, thick hair, to get a Farrah Fawcett hair. Yeah, she was on the one show the other night, Jane Seymour. She's still gorgeous for her age. She's got a new film out or a new series out. But as usual, it's on either BritBox or Netflix or something. So we're not going to be able to watch it. It annoys me. I see things and they say, I think, oh, I'd like to watch that. And then they go, oh, it's on BritBox or, oh, it's on Netflix or something. And I'm like, well, that rules that out then. I ain't paying any more for any more stuff. My dad used to laugh and laugh and laugh at It's a Knockout. If you're in England, you'll know what it is. The disgraced Stuart Hall, but he was funny. He was funny. Of course, we didn't know back then what he used to get up to, did we? Well, I'm not doing it anymore. Yeah, It's a Knockout was so, so funny. Yeah, now it's all, oh, you can watch it, but it's on such a thing. You can watch it, but it's on so and so. And I'm like, oh, God, no. I'm not paying any more money. I cancelled my Sky. It went to £48 or something, and I didn't have films, didn't have Disney, I didn't have sport. I just had a basic package, and it was £48 a month. And I thought, no, I can't do it. Yeah, that's the one, Harry Wild, yeah. But you can't watch it on normal telly. It's on BritBox or something. I'm not paying anything extra. Pay me TV licence, that's enough. Oh, my dad used to fall off a chair laughing at it. It's a knockout, yeah. Oh, they always do that. Start-up price. If you're a new customer, it's like Sky now. I could get it for half the price, not £48. But after about 12 months, it'll go up, yeah. Yeah, I haven't got Amazon Prime or BritBox. No, I've got hiccups. No, I refuse to pay anymore. Everything's going up into, you've got to think about your gas and your electric and your everything else. You can't just willy-nilly buy Brit boxes and stuff and Disney channels and stuff like that. It's like people who paid for Sky Movies and that, and they used to say, well, it's still the same. I used to look at the menu for the Sky when I used to have it, and I used to think, well, the movies keep repeating and repeating and repeating, and I thought, I'm glad I don't pay for them. And half of the ones that were on Sky Movies had already been on the telly anyway. So I'm thinking I wouldn't want to pay all that extra money for Sky Movies, and you can get them on other places. I've only got the normal ones. Well, I've got more because I've got a free view. I tend to watch the older channels, yeah. I don't watch the reality and quiz shows, don't watch any of them. Saturday nights used to be a load of rubbish. Yeah, I had the Sky Sports ones for a brief period. And somebody who was living in the house with me at the time used to watch it, but as soon as he left, I cancelled it. I have Amazon. Maybe I have Amazon Prime, I don't know. Because I pay for like the free delivery on everything and the next day delivery, so maybe I do have Amazon Prime. I watch a lot of things on YouTube or on Catch Up TV. But I'm not paying for Sky anymore. Oh, I'm going to sleep now. My back's warmed up now, so I'm going to sleep. That and the chocolate, yeah. I've got half of an Easter egg. I've saved half of it for Sunday. So I'm doing okay. Yeah. I'll be broke after I've ordered my dresses, my glasses, my everything I've been buying. When my bank statement comes, I'm going to be like, oh my Lord, what have I spent so much money? Yeah. Well, I'm going to go to bed now, so happy Easter to everybody. And thank you for keeping me company. You see my eyes are going. I always know when I'm tired, my eyes start closing on their own. So I'm going to go now before I fall asleep on you. And so I'll say bye-bye now. Thank you, everybody, for coming. And I shall speak to you next week. Yeah. And I should make a video, shouldn't I, in between? Yeah. Yeah, I did that with internet. No, interweave. Couldn't get rid of it, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go now. So bye, everybody. Bye now.